Alright, I'm sick right now, and I don't know why it is, but every time I do cardio, I get a cold. Um, and I've neglected my cardio for way too long. This is the reason why I don't do cardio. And it's really fucking weird. I know that white blood cells go down when you do cardio, and I guess my white blood cell count must be low already. I don't really eat much green, so that might have something to do with it. I'm not sure, but I'm sick right now. I was doing air bike and then sick, and it's the same thing that happened when I was like a teenager. I'd do jogs and then I'd get sick. Has nothing to do with the actual cold, the virus or whatever, but anyways, I get like cold-like symptoms anytime I do cardio. So what I've been typically doing is weightlifting and then hiking, which is kind of like a cardio, but it's more of a muscle endurance type cardio. But this is more of aerobic standard cardio, air bike and stuff I've been doing now, and I don't know, I might have to stop it. I might have to look into my eating habits, maybe go to a nutritionist, which I can't afford, so obviously I can't do that actually. But that's that. I don't know if autism has anything to do with selective eating, restrictive eating. I think it does. I also think I'm autistic. I don't have an official diagnosis. Wasn't diagnosed as a kid. I do have a couple diagnoses for things from a kid. Well, not a kid, but like a young adult. And then autism, I know you have to pay money to get officially diagnosed. But textures of certain foods, I just can't do it. And I know the stereotypical autistic person is like all about chicken nuggets, which is me. I mean, I don't know if picky eating has to do with autism directly, if there's cause and correlation there. I know growing up, I grew up in not a well-off financially home, and it's very taboo to be a picky eater. It's almost like looked upon like you have like a silver spoon, or you're la-di-da, like bougie, you're only eating this and that, when you have to eat what's given to you because money's an issue. So I was always kind of disliked by one side of my family for that, but I can't handle certain textures in my mouth. And those are the foods that usually have vitamins that could probably help prevent getting sick like this. So I'm going to have to relook at my diet. I might have to force feed myself. I'm not 100% sure if that's related to autism. I'm 100% sure I have some form of autism though. Asperger's makes the most sense. I'm not going to get into that too much in this video, but I definitely have restrictive eating. I'm 30 and I'm just getting around to like trying an orange now. Like that's how restrictive my eating has been. So talked about the cardio, talked about the autism eating thing. Yeah. These videos, as you know, I don't have a dog right now, but this channel's meant to be a dog channel, and I was wondering if I have to change the name of the YouTube channel from Doberman Honcho to something else if my next puppy is something other than a Doberman. I'm trying to get a Doberman. I don't know how I'm going to handle that with my jobs. I'm also looking into maybe potentially getting a job where I can bring the dog to work, but that's kind of a pipe dream. I mean, there is security jobs where you can bring a dog, and if you have a German Shepherd or a Doberman and you have them trained and licensed, then you actually could get more money in some security fields because of that. So I might look into doing that, because I need a dog, man. I can't handle life on my own without a dog, and now that I'm sick, dishes are piling up. I'm trying to look into getting a dishwasher. I slept like fucking 16 hours. My nose is all congested. I feel like shit. Trying my best over here. What else is new? These talk videos are crashing my subscriber count. People don't want them, but I'm kind of going through some things, so I'm doing them anyways. I started an Instagram page. Hopefully that does something. It's going to just be dog pictures, but I mean, the market for that's already pretty saturated. So yeah, I got to get back on track with this, trying to get over this texture thing with my eating, because it's really held me back, man, throughout my whole life, because you can't go out to eat with people. You can't, everybody socializes when they eat, it seems like going out for lunch, going out for dinner is a social thing. It's a social gathering to eat and share food, and I can never do that. One is, I think, anxiety, because when I'm out in public, I get really anxious. And when I get really anxious, my stomach feels weird and I can't eat. So that's definitely one part of it. Another part of it is like I'm always afraid of trying new things. And if someone offers me like some kind of salad, and I know that I don't eat salad, and the texture basically makes me want to throw up and cry, and I don't want to cause a scene. So instead of just trying a little bit and then having someone say, you're only going to try a little bit like that? Oh, he's a picky eater. Ha 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 ha. Then I just kind of avoid that situation completely, and then it doesn't get better. So I'm trying to eat little small amounts of greens at my house, and kind of get rid of the fear and whatever texture problem I have with it in my mouth. I can't even describe it. I do have similar, I guess, phobias or obsessions with the clothes that I wear, the soap that I use. It has to feel a certain way on my skin. Yeah, I'm very organized and ritualized in almost everything, and very stiff socially, so that makes it hard. And this eating thing is definitely probably the biggest obstacle that needs to be taken care of. And I'm bringing it up now because it's probably part of what's making me sick and not able to handle the loads of the cardio. It could be genetic too, but I'm not sure about that. I'm not even doing that much cardio. Like, I'm doing like 5 minutes on an air bike, and then it gives me like a sinus infection or like a cold and tanks my blood cells. That might be actually something serious. I don't know. And my doctor, every time I go to him, he doesn't really take me too seriously, because I'm complaining about everything to the doctor, but I haven't really been complaining to him in a long time. It's just when I had my depressive kind of part of my life like 6 years ago, and I was kind of going to him for everything because I didn't have anyone else. So he's kind of skeptical to even deal with me now. He probably thinks I'm like one of those malhunchins or whatever, the people that just wants attention from a doctor. So, but yeah, if I order a blood test, he kind of rolls his eyes, and then it comes back that I do have low blood cells, and then it's like, well, I don't know. Anyways, I don't really know, but I'm going to try to eat another orange and see if that makes me feel better. The dishes stacked up like fucking crazy. Can't do that, man. Got a haircut yesterday. So this is my Ramble video. I'm fucking just going to lie in bed today. I've been sneezing like crazy. I wish I had the energy to go grocery shopping and get some like teas or something like that, but I think I'm just gonna lay around today. So yeah, I got the cardio thing I talked about, the eating thing I talked about, renaming this channel if I get like a German Shepherd or something. I don't know if I would even want a German Shepherd. I want a Doberman. It's kind of, I guess that's kind of an obsession almost too. Like, I have my set dog that I like. Yeah, so I guess if you want to comment on this, if you have autism or restrictive eating, and if you think that that has anything to do with the spectrum, you could leave a comment about that. I don't expect any views from this. I think my views are pretty much down to like 2 views per video now. They've been gradually going down, and the retention rate of my videos is very low now. So I'm probably going to stop doing these talk videos completely. Hopefully get a dog soon, go back to the dog videos. It makes the most sense. It makes me happy. I don't really make, my life doesn't make sense without a dog. Okay, so that's everything.